Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. So today I was on YouTube and I came across a few videos about Rickey Smiley's son, Malik, making some controversial statements about black women. So I went to the source material and I watched the video for myself and I want to provide my commentary. So Malik and his brother went on a double date with two African American women. Before the date started, Malik's brother was talking about how Malik only dates white women and Mexican women. And he pointed out how Malik was having problems with women. So he decided to take him out on this double date. So that right there tells me that these white women and these Mexican women are not the answer to his relationship problems. Because if they were, he would not be having relationship problems. So that's the first thing that stands out. So while they're on this date, the two brothers go to the side, they go off to the side and they have a private conversation. And during that conversation, Malik's brother asked him about the date. He wants to know how the date is going, what does he think about the girl, and all that kind of stuff. And Malik's like, nah, he's not attracted to black women. He views black women as his sisters instead of as companions. And he views these white women and these Mexican women as exotic and as attractive. And when asked about this, he comes up with some cockamamie excuse. But Malik's brother basically says, "Well, your mother's black, your sister's black. Why do you have such a disrespectful view towards black women?" And I'm putting it in a nutshell, but that's basically what he was getting to. And so Malik goes on to say, "Well, I went to a all white high school." He uses that as his excuse for dating primarily white and Mexican women. So I want to take some time to share my thoughts about this situation. And really, this thing is not really anything new. Sadly, a lot of our people have been taught to hate themselves because when you hate the black woman, you are hating yourself because the black woman is a reflection of the black man. When you're attracted to lighter skin as opposed to black skin, that says a lot about how you perceive yourself. When you're attracted to straight hair instead of African style hair, that says a lot about how you perceive yourself, how you feel about yourself. When you view another person, another woman of another race as more attractive than your own, then that reflects your own pathology, it reflects your own self hatred. And this is a common problem in this society because we live in a world that programs black men and just all men in general to view white women as the standard of beauty, to view straight hair as the standard of beauty, to view light skin or white skin as beautiful, to view thin lips and straight noses as more beautiful than full lips and full, African features. So we've been programmed this way. So it's no coincidence that you have a lot of these black men who are attracted to these white women. These brothers have the chains of psychological slavery on their minds. So they view the white woman as some kind of standard of beauty. They view the white woman as some kind of trophy, as some kind of symbol of accomplishment. That's the only way that you can explain all of these successful black men laying up and marrying white women. It's like they view that as an extension of their success. They get a nice car, a nice house, and they figure they need a nice white woman to go with all those symbols of success. That's how a lot of people have been programmed. This programming is it comes through in the media, the television, the magazines, the music. Everything is teaching our people to worship whiteness and to worship white women in particular. And a lot of these brothers, they are vulnerable to that programming. They have bought into it. They have bought into the lie of white supremacy. And this brother Malik is just another example of this. And this programming is even more enhanced when you force your children into a predominantly white environment. In such environments, they are taught that they have to be other than themselves. They are taught that they have to speak differently, act differently, associate with different kinds of people. They have different standards of what is popular. Um, they adapt and they adopt the mentality of that environment. That toxic environment poisons their minds. So they begin to view these white women as more attractive. And that's what you have here. You have this black man who is attracted to white women and Mexican women. And, the thing that's so sad about this whole situation, when you go back to programming, that you have these black men who are on national platforms essentially spewing hatred towards their own women. He's on television. The whole world's hearing this. Just like with Trick Daddy and just like with all these other people, you have rap artists who sing about how they don't love black women, who sing about how they love white women or very light women. And I think that that reflects a psychosis and it feeds into the destruction of our community. It does, because a man is supposed to protect and provide for his women. That's what men are supposed to do. But instead of doing that, many of our brothers have been programmed to tear down the black woman. They have been programmed to disrespect the black woman. And as Malcolm X said all those years ago, the black woman is the least respected and protected woman. And sadly, that is still true today. You have black men tearing down black women constantly. There is a market for misogyny against black women, a market for it. It is popular on YouTube to bash black women. That's popular. I mean, channels that attack black women are the channels with a lot of viewers, a lot of subscribers. They have created a cottage industry out of self-hatred. You have brothers who that's all they do. They get together like some little bitches and bitch and moan about black women. They tear down the black woman and then they have the audacity to ask why the black woman is bitter. They tear down the black woman and abandon the black woman, and then they ask, why is the black woman independent? Why does she have an independent attitude? They abandon the black woman, and then they have the audacity to ask, why have some black women decided to abandon the black man? That's how messed up our people are. That's how messed up some of our people are. And these same men that have no respect for black women, these same men actually expect the white man, the white family, to embrace him and respect him when he doesn't even respect his own woman, when he doesn't even respect his own people. About a year ago, I posted a video about this with this black guy talking about how he dates all these white women, and he's doing a little poem whining about how these white families don't embrace him, how the white father doesn't embrace him. I mean, this is how messed up some black men's minds are. They lack a knowledge of self, and I think that that is the first step. These brothers need to be educated about themselves. They need to be taught about themselves, taught to love and appreciate themselves. And when they love and appreciate themselves, they will learn to love and appreciate the black woman. Because there is no woman better than a good, and I emphasize the word good black woman. No woman is more beautiful than a black woman. No woman has the type of beautiful skin that the black woman has, the type of beautiful hair that the black woman has, the beautiful complexions that the black woman has. the beautiful curves that the black woman has, the beautiful attitude that our good black sisters have. No other woman has that. There's no other woman like the black woman. No other woman, when there's a good black woman, no other woman is more committed to the black man than a black woman. No other woman. The black woman is our reflection, and we need to protect and love the sisters. Peace.